Hey everyone, welcome back to lizfenwickdiy. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I put together my Christmas mantle. If you missed my Christmas tree decorating video, I will link that down in the description box so you guys can watch that video next. I'll also link in the description box last year's mantle. I did a white winter wonderland theme. So if you're into that, you might want to go watch that. But all the tips and tricks that I use in this video, you can apply to your mantle, just changing out ornaments and colors. So let's get started decorating the mantle. So there's a couple of ways that you can put your garland on your mantle. You can just lay it straight across. What I like to do is actually have it do like a swoosh in the middle. And so in order to do that, you need some pretty strong hooks on the top of your mantle. So I like to use these command hooks. These are the ones that hold up to 5 pounds. I just bought mine at Walmart. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to place them, I already have one up here, right here. So I'm gonna do it even on the other side as well. And that's just going to hold all of my garland in place. Make sure you get the ones that hold the 5 pounds because you're actually gonna be putting quite a bit of weight on there and you don't want it to fall down. So I'm gonna put those on and then we'll move on to our garland. So if you've watched my last year's garland video, you will know that my garland is actually made up of 2 separate garlands. So I have one that's just like a plain one on the back. They're 9-foot garlands. And then I have this flocked one on the top. And then over on the side, I just have these pick pieces from Hobby Lobby that I've attached. So if you want to see how I put all those different components together, you can go watch that video. I'll link a card for you right here so you can go watch this. But essentially, I just put the flocked piece on top of the, I guess non-flocked piece, just a regular garland. And then what I do is I take the bottom garland and I pull the pieces up to the top to intermix them so that, you know, it doesn't look like, it looks like one garland and it doesn't look like just, you know, a garland sitting on top of another one. I like to go through and pull all the branches out and twist the front to the back to the front, and then I'm just gonna make sure they're all straight so that they look as full as possible. So my garland is now done. I have it up on my mantle, fluffed. You saw me add in some picks over to the side pieces. The reason I did that is because the side pieces are not flocked. So I needed to add something so it just didn't look so dark right here. So I had some like flocked crystally picks from Hobby Lobby. So I put those on the edge and now I think it blends a lot better. And once I put in the other stuff, you won't even be able to tell. The theme I'm going with this year is red and black buffalo check. So I'm definitely gonna be adding in some red elements. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put in picks that I got from, these are all from Dollar Tree. I think I have maybe like 6 or 7 over there. And then I also have these. I believe these are from Hobby Lobby. I've had them for a few years now. So I'm gonna put those in and then we'll see how that looks and then add some more elements. Now my next step is going to be to add in my ribbon, and I'm definitely going to be using this red and black buffalo check ribbon. I picked mine up at Walmart. You could probably get them most places. Hobby Lobby, a Dollar Tree doesn't have this kind, but Hobby Lobby, I get a lot of ribbon from there. I also grabbed this red ribbon from Dollar General. It's $2 for 9 feet, which is a pretty good deal. This one is 25 feet, and I think it was right under $5. So what I'm gonna be doing is showing you how I put up the ribbon. You wanna make sure that whatever ribbon you get the wired ribbon. If it's not wired, it's not going to poof up and look pretty and hold in place. So make sure you get the wire. And these are 2.5 inches. I would say I wouldn't go any smaller than that as far as the width. I just think that looks nice. So the first thing that I do is cut off a strip, and this is my strip. I'm gonna say this is probably about 15 inches. Depending on what you're working on is how long you need to make it. I already placed one loop in here. Okay, so you need to decide where you want to put your ribbon. So I'm gonna start back over here, and you want to go and find a branch. So here's a branch. You're gonna take the ribbon and twist the branch around the ribbon. See that? And then you're just going to stick it down so you can't see it. So you're gonna decide, do you want it to go this direction or this direction? It doesn't really look good going straight down. So I think naturally it looks better going this way. So I'm gonna pull it back here, find a branch, and then I'm going to twist the branch around my ribbon. And then you want to tuck it up and hide it. And then with my ribbon, I'm just going to fluff it out. Now, if you want your ribbon to go longer, then you just need to cut off a longer piece. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to put in the middle, and I really think I'm gonna add a bow. I actually made this bow in a video. I have a whole tutorial on how to make a bow. I'm gonna leave a card right here. You can click on that and watch that video, or I'll link it down in the description box so you can watch it after I'm done. But I have this adorable bow, and I'm gonna put it just right in the center here. I kind of change up what I'm doing every year, but I'm feeling the bow this year, so I think I'm gonna do that. And it just has the same ribbon that I've been putting along the edges, so I think it'll be adorable. And to show you guys, I zip tie these, so to attach it, I'm just going to thread in a branch, or wrap it around my zip tie, and twist it together, and that should hold in place. Okay, so next I'm gonna add in ornaments and also some snowflakes. These are from Dollar Tree. You just pick them up in a huge pack. So for those, I'm just going to kind of set them in around. And then with the ornaments, I don't typically latch them on. So I'll either like stick them in like this, just kind of setting them in, or sometimes I'll thread in, if it's like on the bottom, I'll thread in one of the branches, and that will hold it in place. Okay, you guys, so I just hung up all of the ornaments and it's looking great, but it's looking a little red to me and I feel like it needs a little bit more sparkle. So I went over and grabbed out of my stash. I have these little silver jingle bells, and then I also have these little silver things, and I think those are from Dollar Tree, and I think they came on picks. So I'm gonna try, I don't know if I'm gonna use all of it, but we're gonna see. And I think it'll just give it like a good finishing touch. All right, you guys, my mantle is done. You're gonna have to let me know what you think of it. All right, you guys, here's a look at my final mantle. Let me know in the comments below what colors you'll be using on your mantle this year. Are you doing something similar or totally different? I'd love to know what your color scheme is for this year. And if you missed out on watching my Christmas tree video or last year's mantle, I'll link them down in the description box so you can go watch them. And if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my decorating videos. And if you missed our last video, I'm gonna link it here so you can go watch that next. Just click right here and it'll take you to that video. And I'll talk to you guys in our next one. Bye.